WK Scrambler 50. Review: generous size gives the look and feel of a larger bike. Yes, the WK Scrambler really is a 50. Folk comment how fine it looks, usually mentioning a certain Mr. S. McQueen or the Great Escape, and some even ask whether it's a Triumph. They all double take when told it's a 49 cubic centimeters tiddler that can be ridden by 16-year-olds with a CBT certificate. The reason this Scrambler 50 from WK Bikes makes an impression is because it's their popular Scrambler 125 fitted with a smaller engine. And the stance, 780mm seat height and just so look of the 125 mean it can readily be mistaken for a 250. It's no wonder the 50 looks the part. And this is important. The moped world is dominated by cheap, cheerful, easy-to-ride scooters with proper geared 50s accounting for a piddly part of the market, so to attract finicky teens they need to appear and feel like cool, pukka bikes and not toys. And at £1,999 the WK does this while remaining competitively priced too. Ride quality and brakes. Suspension defies expectations for a small, cheap, Chinese bike. Obviously, we're not talking sumptuous ride quality or fingertip feel, this is a low-priced bike using simple components. But the front forks and twin rear shocks are chunkier and give a more secure ride than other bikes at this price. There's none of the flimsiness some rival machines have, even popping to the pub 2-up, there's rear preload adjustment if needed. Engine. The 2-valve, air-cooled, Euro 5 motor is what's known as a 139 FMB vertical. It's effectively an upright version of the engine used in countless Honda Cub copies and pit bikes, and so should shrug off many years of merciless caning. With 2.8 brake horsepower at 7,500 RPM from the 4-stroke single, the Scrambler's twist grip is an on-off switch. It's either pinned open or closed. Pulling away requires plenty of right wrist action and the 4-speed gearbox has a large gap between first and second, so thrashing in first is essential before shifting up. Reliability and build quality. For a low-priced moped there are some nice touches. More importantly, the Scrambler doesn't give the impression of frailty that early Chinese bikes did. The WK is solidly built and pleasantly finished, featuring metal mudguards and chain guard, alloy rims, braided brake hoses and a rugged feel. Keep the engine in fresh oil and it should run and run. Value versus rivals. There are plenty of scooters that undercut the Scrambler, but they're not doing the same thing. Its geared 50 cubic centimeters motorbike opposition comes from Yamasaki and MASH. The former's bikes are cheaper but feel less substantial, and the latter's offerings use essentially the same engine and have more shiny bits but cost £400 more. The WK also has a 2-year unlimited mileage warranty, some cheap mopeds are 12 months. Residual value is unknown at the time of writing as it's a new model, although rival bikes depreciate slowly, there aren't many geared 50s and so demand is favorable to values. Equipment. You obviously don't get a heated seat, TFT dash with connectivity or umpteen riding modes. However, the Scrambler 50 is well equipped for what it is. The tidy digital dial has revs, speed, time, gear position and a fuel gauge, with a choice of odometer or 2 trips. There are LED lights, the taillight is super bright, and the grab rail, center stand and preload adjustable shocks are standard. Braided hoses and a stainless filler cap, too.